All right, guys, if you can hear me, respond in the chat there, please.
All right, guys, if you can hear me, respond in the chat there, please. All right, guys, if you can hear me, respond in the chat there, please. All right, guys, if you can hear me, respond in the chat there, please. All right.
Look, I don't do that many live streams here, okay? So, all right, you guys wanted me to eat McDonald's. You know, I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed in you, but, I want to make sure I keep things honest. So, I did get a Big Mac combo. So, honestly, I've not eaten McDonald's in about 15, 20 years at least. 20 years. So we're going to see what's changed. Now, whenever I was growing up, the fries was cooked in beef tallow. And I don't know what they're using now. And the burgers were fried and everything. And now I think they're steamed. So we're going to check it out. So did get myself, I'm going to put this to the side a bit. If you guys got any questions, just ask me in the chat. I don't know how to do these donations and money and everything. Maybe I might put something below. I don't know. We're just going to have a little fun tonight there, okay, people? So, this here's a Diet Coke. I asked for Chardonnay, but they didn't have any. So, we'll see. This isn't too bad, really. At least they didn't fuck up the Diet Coke, so. Got French fries. Are they fresh? Oh, god damn. You call these fries? Me and Richard will probably have a debate one of these days again. It just really depends on my schedule. How can you people eat these fries anyway? Oh well. Fries are kind of cold, actually. I think you got to eat them when they're super hot, just the minute you get it. But just remember, guys, I had to drive, so... but they should be hot even after... I think it only took me 10 minutes. Ugh. Ugh. So now we got the Big Mac, people. Yeah, it appears to be so. Remember, I don't eat peasant food or anything like that. Normally, when it comes to a burger and fries here, as you guys know, I fix my own burgers at home. I keep bison burger, a keto bun, Gouda cheese, Dijon mustard and stuff like that, I think this clown burger is got special sauce here, so. This thing's got a lot of lettuce on it. Don't see this shit? What is this? You're trying to tell me this is a damn burger patty? What are they serving? Jeez. Look at the size of this damn patty. I mean, guys, I want you guys to take a look at this here. What is that? This is what you're paying for? Are you kidding me? This little tiny little thing. Hell, it's almost the size of a rubber. It tastes like rubber, too. Well, no, this meal was like $6, and this is what you get. It's a freaking condom on a bun. And look at all this lettuce on here. Remember, I'm doing this for the mints, okay? For my fellow piss troopers. I'm eating this damn this burger for you guys, for you, the peoples. All right? Smells weird, actually. I don't know. How big are my biceps? They're pretty. Now remember, I'm not at the gym, so they're not really pumped or anything. Plus, I'm drunk, don't forget. So, you know, when you drink, you actually end up losing your pump. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take a bite. This is sick and piss. This is sickening and pissening. What about JT? God, this is awful. True Adonis, my buddy. What's up, man? You know, I've been trying to ask Ron to get you back on Get Big there, but he said no dice here, so I'll try to ask him again in about a couple weeks here. I know Ron doesn't want you back up there, Adonis. I mean, I don't know how many times have I asked him there. You know, you can contact him on Facebook if you want. Shout out to Christopher Overhoyt. I don't know who that is, but here's a shout out. So I'm gonna go and try to eat this burger again. Adonis, you like these burgers here, so I don't see how people eat these. Oh, God. Oh, dear. I don't know how you can love them, Adonis. I mean, really. Jay isn't dead yet, there, people. Just has a couple blood clots. Nah, he ain't dead. You know what? You know what this burger needs? Hold on. I'll be right back, people. I'm going to go to the wine cellar. Let's see. Nah. I got red meat. Gonna have a little radius, people. I think that'll go good with it. You know, seriously, I don't know how you people just eat the stuff here. But we're going to have a little bit of wine with this nasty-ass burger. I'll pick that up later. Now, I only use the best Merlot The good thing about Radius wine is that it's low cost and yet it's fine quality. It's a top rated wine. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go live more often. So. I think that's going to be the only decent thing I'm going to have with this meal. So, Jay's going to be all right. He's a survivor. He's a tough dude. I'm not really too worried about him. Like I said, if you guys want good wine, Radius is the best. It's good price here. Don't get no 40 ounces or anything. All right, let me pick up this disgusting thing. I told you guys I would have a Big Mac. I'm going to have a Big Mac. I don't remember you, Namek. You're going to have to be more specific. Radius has a very smoky flavor. It's rich and juicy there, you know. Yeah, my friend Andrew, I mean, when we're smoking cigars, no homo people, okay? This is a friend. We're not screwing or anything. This is one of our favorite wines there, you know. If you guys want to get a good Merlot, and Merlots are hard to find these days, then get the Radius. Oh, God. How do people eat these things? What's the best wine? For no bitter taste, this is it. Radius. Honestly, don't care if Jason has a girlfriend or not. She'll never be Moon Cookie. This thing's kind of syrupy. Special sauce hasn't changed. Trump ain't gonna run for 2024. Doubt he'll be alive by then. I mean, what? He's like in his 80s or something? Blaha's an idiot. Richard, my cousin, is not on those steroids here. Trust me. Where's my husband? Back in Sylva, North Carolina. Or ex-husband, actually. He got married to another guy in 2015. It was about a year after we divorced. Honestly, it happened pretty quick, so I'm not sure if he was seeing him on the side when I was getting divorced or not. I really don't care. I didn't predict anything. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are horrible people. I mean, we're working class people, folks. These people are celebrities. They don't care about little folks like us. I'm no celebrity. This thing is kind of messy, you know. Big Lenny doesn't need to earn my respect. Lenny has to go and respect himself. Stop letting other people control his life and tell him what to do. I'm not going to eat any of these fries. They're gross. I absolutely hate these. Yeah, Carl, it is what it is there, really. I didn't know my channel was set for donations, but thanks for the donation, Carl. I don't know where it actually goes. You're actually the first person that's ever donated on a channel that I didn't even know that you can donate on. As far as Jay's concerned, like I said, I think he's a tough cookie. I think he'll get through it. But like I said, he does have a serious weight and drinking issue. And guys, let me remind you that, most of the time I'm drinking coffee. A lot of the stuff is old Dean Martin tactics that I use. So a lot of times I'm drinking tea or I'm just drinking straight water. I'll just put it into one of these bottles. Now, this is real wine, but I'm not going to drink much of that. I get 70% of donations. I didn't know that. Go figure. No wonder people do these live streams. Training split. I don't believe in training splits. I believe in full body workouts. 3 to 4 times a week. Full body, just get it over with and get plenty of cardio. Nah, you're not rude at all. Like I said, yeah, everyone's free to ask me a question up here. So, Bro Train, just to answer your question because I missed it. Like I said, I still run a business, so I get questions and everything about that as well. So I have to make sure I fulfill my obligations. But if you're not with someone anymore, you do got to move on. So if Blaha wants to go and find himself another girlfriend, he's entitled to it. Now, full body workouts, that's just me. As long as you get all your body parts trained in a given week or so forth, you're perfectly fine. A lot of people just leave out their legs and everything, and then, they got chicken legs and a big body. It only takes an hour to train full body. If you move from exercise to exercise, hour at most. Sort of like I do circuit training. I just move immediately, little to no rest. That guarantees that you train all your body parts. Wrist size, never measured it. Well, that's the thing about South Carolina weather. At nighttime, it gets a little bit cooler. That's why I wear a sweater, so around my neck. That way, if it cools down a little too much, I'm able to throw on the sweater, and it looks good too. MJF, yeah, I guess so. But I don't have a full scarf on, so this is just a tied over sweater. Nordstrom, by the way, but or actually, this isn't. Yeah, I think this is Nordstrom. What jobs and career? Personal trainer, but honestly, personal trainers going the way of the dodo. A lot of this virtual and online training's taken over. Being a personal trainer is pretty hard unless you're like in California or New York, to where it's viable. Every other place, mm-mm. Yeah, the humidity is absolutely no joke whatsoever. It's pretty bad around here. But you get used to it as you live here and you find ways no different than the sweater. So I think I've already answered that, Tony, as far as Jay is concerned. He's going to be all right. Man, I don't foresee any issues. Uh, Most attractive body part, I guess down below, it is 8 inches after all. So yeah, you just got to be careful whenever you're going from Los Angeles. I mean, that's a long trip. That's like a couple of days. It's better if you fly down here to South Carolina. And I certainly wouldn't drive it. Nah, wouldn't drive it at all. Cigars. Let me see what I got there. I think I got them. Hold on a minute, folks. Cigars. I did get some new ones in. This is my new Partagas Black Label. I can't smoke this tonight because I just got these in today, so they need to acclimate the South Carolina temperature. So I'm gonna hold off on these for at least a week or so. But I'm not smoking a cigar tonight. I may have a cheroot or something, but no cigar. STD scares. Everyone has had STDs before. You know, that's what condoms are for. Take care, Namek. I appreciate that. I try to make a variety of things here. You know, I like cigars, but you gotta don't go with a lot of people will smoke 5 or 6. I'll only smoke one, and not a Churchill, but a really small Robusto. I've already made a video on Kratom, Cheese Beast. Kratom is quite dangerous. It's very addictive. Stay away from the stuff. I think it's just garbage. Johnny Phantom, what's up? Y'all have to excuse me for a minute. Like I said, unlike some people, remember I run websites. So I do get a couple of messages, but I'm about to cut them off because it's past 9 o'clock and people should not be emailing me. Yep, I had McDonald's with red wine, you know. I mean, it is technically ground beef, so. As far as Jasmine smelling, you know, I can't really attack Richard or Jasmine anymore because, you know, Richard is he is my third cousin, so he's actually family. So I can't really attack them as much, but yes, they definitely smell. And the reason being is because they got all those stank ass rabbits and stuff like that. When you live around animals, you begin to smell like animals. No, I ate it the redneck way. I ate it with my hands. You know, that's when it comes to that there, so. Leo in longevity, he'll be back. I mean, people like that, he'll be back. CM Punk, I've met him before actually, a very long time ago when he was getting started out in the business. He's not overhyped. He's the real deal. He's straight edge. You know, the reason why the WWE brought him along is because, you know, the WWE had an issue with athletes taking drugs. Remember, you had Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, you know, Signature Pharmacy and everything. And that's why CM Punk got so pushed in the WWE, because he was a drug-free person. And when you're straight edge, you don't take no drugs, you don't even drink coffee. That's the only reason why CM Punk got over so well, you know. Otherwise, if it wasn't for the steroids, he would be a jobber, in other words here. And he was a jobber prior to all of this happening. He'd be a jobber at the very most, a mid-carder. But at this point in time, I mean, CM Punk, he's a good guy. He's a good kid. I don't really need to train as much there. I used to train about 6 days a week when I was a competitive bodybuilder. Nowadays, I just train 3 days a week, and then I'll do a little cardio. Well, it looks like you got blocked there, Antonio, so I'll go ahead and show your question. Why do they do flippy stuff? I don't know. I would honestly say that people want to see the flippy stuff there. It's like the hardcore. When people were getting hit with chairs and trash can lids and stuff like that, people pushed that, and that's why you had hardcore titles. That's just the way things are. It was the same thing with the 70s and everything. CM Punk is a good guy. I mean, he really is. It doesn't matter if he's boring or not, though. I don't think he's boring. I think he. Remember, professional wrestling is a job like anything else, you know. And everyone goes through their same routine. You know, Nature Boy Ric Flair, you know, you've seen him wrestle the same match for like 40 or 50 years. It works there. It has to be predictable because if you're trying to do something different, that can get you hurt, you know. I mean, seriously. Of course, I watched the old ECW. It was good stuff there. Yeah, I watched ECW. Of course, mainly I watched WCW. I didn't watch too much WWF or anything. No, Jay hasn't died. He's not passed away. Not that I'm aware of. He's just in the hospital, blood clots, for as far as I know. But it is kind of serious here. Blood clots are no joke whatsoever. No, remember cologne is alcohol based there. Let me show you. I'm going to start showing some of you people's comments here. Seems as though YouTube seems to block silly stuff like this. Cologne shouldn't be sprayed in the scrotum because it's alcohol. It'll burn. Well, Phil Harris is a little different there. Obviously, someone like him wouldn't have exercised like Jay has. You know, and a lot of these boaters took drugs too. So, I mean, me and John Romano, we have a serious issue with each other. Romano, and the reason why he wears a beanie is because he has no hair, and you know he's over 60 years old, so I'm sure he's probably going to be getting cold. Well, yeah, my arms are big, but John Romano and me, we've had beef for quite some time because he accused me on Get Big of hacking it into his account and making comments about Dave Palumbo when it was really him, and he blamed me for trying to hack it. Yeah, my arms well, they're 20 inches. When they're pumped right now, they're probably like 18 or so forth, 18 and a half. I have no hot tub at home. I'm sorry. Men should wear what they want to wear. Hey folks, your comments are being held, so don't try not to type anything too dirty in here. I mean, seriously. Romano's going to be Romano. I mean, remember, these guys are up in age. Greg Valentino's sick in his 60s. We're getting old there, The reason why Blaha's physique looks like that is just genetics. That's all that really is. Has nothing to do with his training. It's just his genetics. All right, coast to coast, and everybody else, I'm going to remind you, if you write something dirty, it's going to hold, YouTube is going to hold it for review. I can't really do much about that, really. I made a video on the Liver King, and I stand by what I stated there, He's like, it's just a sales act. That's all it is. I mean, everything around him contradicts himself here. If someone was living that natural, he'd be living in a cave, not a multi-million-dollar house. I'm just having wine trips. That's all I'm having. I don't know who CC Hardbody is. I'm sorry. What makes you think that Dr. Rackpool's using fake weights? I haven't kept up with them lately. I've been kind of busy. Teeth and everything. Romano is going to be Romano. He's going to be what he's going to be. I know nothing about Romano's son. If he's gay, well, it's like Bob Ciccarello says, it's only gay if you want it to be. Let's see what else we got. Guys, that's one thing. A living room should be for just that, a living room. Should not be for weights here. I mean, that's just kind of silly. You guys have seen my house, I don't keep that mess around whatsoever. They can have all the guns they want. They can pretend that they have arms and stuff like that. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. Some people will take testosterone and stuff. I'm not getting on TRT whatsoever. I'm just going to age gracefully. My hair fell out. I shave it, Uh, may not have as much stamina. I deal with it. No need to take no artificial stuff because you're going to be on it permanently. It's going to shorten things. No, I don't have any guns in my house at the present time. What, are you going to rob me or something? Big Rob has been humiliated. He got humiliated on RX Muscle. He said a lot of stuff. You're not going to see Big Rob around for a while, I don't think. Exactly. Once you get on TRT, you can't get off. And that's really for people who have taken so much steroids that their natural testosterone production has dropped off. Mine, the great one, I still got some. My testosterone isn't like I was in the 20s. Remember, I'm 45, but it's still being produced there. And I take DHEA, which helps out a bunch. And DHEA is super cheap. No one can take Jay's place. I'm my own person, and I do my own thing. I don't like Joe Rogan. Now that's a guy that's overhyped. I don't know why everyone listens to that guy. TRT doesn't jump up your heart rate or anything like that. It's when you're taking TRT, it's going to have the same effects as steroids because it is steroids. All right, folks, we got about 10 minutes left before my phone dies. So get your questions in. Nope, won't date Big Hurt. I don't really date much nowadays here. I'm not going around screwing guys or anything like that. I'm a pretty busy person. I did have a boyfriend on and off there, but he's graduated from college with a master's in like robotics or something like that. So we had our going away type thing, if you know what I mean. Just keeping it real and telling it like it is. Just a little bump and grind. I see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Oh, I see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Just saying. All right, guys, 8 minutes left. Rich Piana's dead, so any tips that he has are going to be about 3 years old. Don't do what Rich Piana did, or you're going to end up like Rich Piana. DHEA doesn't raise estrogen, okay? You do need a little estrogen, actually, in fact, in order to build muscle. A lot of people don't know that, but, too much estrogen, you start growing bitch tits and stuff, like Frank Tufano, and as a result, he had to get surgery. UFOs, there's thousands and thousands of planets out there, so there's going to be life on other planets. There has to be. They probably don't want to speak with us because we're so freaking nuts and we'll drop nuclear bombs here and stuff, I would think of it the same as Star Trek. Whenever we get a little bit more sophisticated, probably extraterrestrial life will communicate with us. That's just my thing. I think we're cavemen to, compared to these people. Roger Stone did everything wrong, and that's why he's bankrupt and he's lost his house and he's living in a shithole of an apartment, I've never used the fiberized Palumbo gave me, I had pretty good bowel movements. Yeah. This is my first live. I think this is my second live I've actually had. I think my first live, for some reason or other, it got deleted out, but I'm going to make sure this one doesn't get deleted out. Well, you don't really need Metamucil. You just need to eat plenty of vegetables. You know, I have a salad and asparagus every single day. You know, all that roughage will get you cleaned out really good, you know. No, I wouldn't date Pete Buttigieg. No, no way. Mm-mm. Nope. Well, if antidepressants would be good, if they actually work for Richard. Richard still has his outburst. I mean, so that tells you if you're taking antidepressants and you're still having rages and stuff like that, that means whatever you're taking doesn't work, folks. I wouldn't screw Pete at all, though. When it comes to gays, that doesn't mean that all of us gay people hang out together. I mean, really. There's different groups and different social classes and stuff like that. Pete Buttigieg is not someone that I would associate with. Not only that, I'm not a Democrat anyway to begin with, so I don't think we definitely would get along. So, thanks, Carl. All right, 4 minutes left, people. If you guys want to get any donations or anything like that, I don't know how that works. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. I don't really care. I just came up here just to chill out, No, I'm not a Proud Boy or anything, You won't catch me with those polos. Former Republican. I used to work for the Republican Party until 2012. Now I'm pretty much independent. When you work for a political party, you got to be careful there. For example, if you're working for the Democrat Party, they can't eat at a Domino's Pizza. It gets kind of crazy. Creed Aventus, if you can afford it, it's probably the best cologne you can possibly have, But there's a lot of other great colognes. You should check some of my videos. I made a video about colognes and stuff. Thanks for the donation, Louie. Wherever that goes to, I don't know. Robert, I'll go ahead and answer your question. I told you not to say anything dirty or anything like that. Veganism is, it's just a fad there for the most part. And it doesn't save the environment and it doesn't save the animals. The one thing about Creed Aventus is it's it's very expensive. Like I said, if you can afford it, get it. If not, there's a lot of other low-priced colognes that are available. Alright, looks like my camera's going to die, folks. I appreciate y'all tuning in to my live stream. Be sure, if you haven't, subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel, or you can go to vincegoodrum.com. I will see you guys tomorrow. More videos will be out as usual. Take care.